We all have that one childhood YouTuber or YouTube videos that we used to watch and forgot about as we grew up. For many, it would be the classic viral videos of times long past. For some, it would be the old school Let's Plays of 10-year-old Minecraft versions. And even for some, it would be the classic Thomas fan films created oh so long ago. Ah, this guy, I remember him, at least a little bit. I wonder what happened to him. Right, looks like we have some catching up to do we? Born sometime in September 1992, Trainboy54, real name John McDowell's early years are unknown, but we can assume that he got into the Thomas franchise when he was young, and apparently he made an edgy joke in high school according to this one comment. Take it with a grain of salt, of course. There isn't much else known about his early years, so we're gonna skip about 17 years into the future, where John created his original YouTube channel sometime in 2009 or 2010. Records are very difficult to come by at this time, so we can assume that John uploaded the content that would make him famous, or rather infamous depending on your viewpoint. Yeah, let's just say he's a little bit controversial in the community. You know those people on DeviantArt that upload fan crossovers of various characters together? Well, that is a lot of John's work via Trainboy54's Adventures of Phineas and Ferb and Tommy and Trackmaster TNF. From my research, I don't know why his original channel went missing, but I like to assume that it is because of people flagging down his content or copyright infringement. On August 9, 2011, John created his new channel under the name The New Trainboy54, where he continued where he left off. Thankfully, there are archives of his content that were saved over the years, so we can see what type of content was made during this time. Looking on his old channel, we can see he posted Thomas episode remakes, stuff about his family doing stuff, and voice line auditions, which were very common at the time. I mean, he was quite literally broadcasting himself. However, if I was talking about his Thomas episode remakes, you would not really remember him. Remember when I mentioned his Adventures of Phineas and Ferb series? Well, let's just say that is the reason why he's remembered and got so much attention nowadays. John started his series on August 12, 2011, which is ironically 3 days after he made his second channel. If you haven't watched a regular episode of Phineas and Ferb, to put it in short, every episode, Phineas and Ferb and their friends create a machine. Candace tries to bust them. Perry the Platypus tries to stop Dr. Doofenshmirtz's new plan to take over the tri-state area. Fun moments happen. Perry stops Doofenshmirtz's invader while destroying and taking Phineas and Ferb's new machine and prevents Candace from busting them. So why am I bringing this up? Did John decide to make a Thomas version of this series? You are close, but to put it in short, they were basically re-uploads of the Phineas and Ferb episodes but with trains, and insert the John and his friends, most notably Ben Ackley of Ackley Attack. You can make the argument that John was just posting full episodes of Phineas and Ferb but with inserts of himself, which was alright for his audience, but the people at Disney did not enjoy that. In August 2014, John received a copyright strike by Disney for one of the episodes, which likely prompted John to stop making more episodes in fear of more strikes. However, in February 2016, John's second channel got removed due to more copyright strikes by Disney. All 72 episodes of Trainboy54's Adventures of Phineas and Ferb and hundreds upon hundreds of other videos were just deleted, gone. It was a very sad day for his fans. However, the very next day, John made a new account called Trainboy54, with a space between Trainboy and 54. And a month later, he uploaded his first video in 2016, and then continue on from there until he stopped with his upload of 14th video of 2018, Trackmaster Tunnel Blast, and more. And for reasons unknown, he stopped uploading to that channel. I have heard that he lost his password to that account, but take it with a grain of salt. He then, just a few days later, made a new channel called Trainboy54 with literally the same name, but his profile picture is just a different shade of green. To this day, he continues to upload on his fourth account, featuring videos doing new things like showing off his custom engines, doing Thomas episode remakes, and some random things for the heck of it. He is also doing old things too, like re-uploading his old Tommy and Trackmaster TNF series, although with new audio tracks and acapella music made by himself to avoid the copyright hammer. The content that John makes is not without criticism, and rightfully so in some instances, like how he hasn't changed his camera quality much since the very beginning. You can barely tell that they are nearly a decade apart. Some may see his content as low quality or even cringe. You know it's not looking good for John when there is a Kiwi Farms thread on him, which is a forum for following locals. John is known for getting into drama back in the day, however information on what exactly happened has been lost to time, so here's what I have pieced together. John posts his content that he made over the years and maybe posts some embarrassing content, like a video apparently showing him saying that he still believes in Santa Claus and he still lived at his parents' place. Then he gets the spotlight from the Blackbuster Critic on one of his streams. Blackbuster Critic was known for being an early commentary YouTuber at the time, focusing on ranting off the people of the internet at the time. John was caught in the limelight and... let's just say he got doxxed. And according to rumor, John apparently had doxed himself, putting his dox online, which opened the door for trolls to do what anybody in the early 2010s would do: prank call John's parents. Yikes. Eventually, the trolling efforts died out and everything went back to normal, mostly. There are still people in John's comment section criticizing his content, which I will assume John just ignored. Many defended John for this, even the people of Kiwi Farms. The videos where he makes his dad, sister, and various YouTube followers into train characters are downright poignant. Like, he's obviously quite limited but still trying to connect with people. He actually seems to get a shitload of idiotic wing comments, but he just deletes them as they roll in. I think Trainboy54 is eccentric as heck, but almost certainly not a lolcow. Personally, I just think John is doing the thing he loves, and if he isn't hurting anybody with his custom trains, why bother to stop him? Like, yes, I can see where his content can be considered cringe, no doubt about it, but did he really deserve to be doxxed and harassed over the content he makes? I will leave that opinion up to you. If you have any more stories, information, or even memories of watching his content when you were younger, please tell me in the comments section, because I really want to know more about this guy and his lore, for some reason. Anyway, that's all I gotta present to you for today. Keep yourself on track. Have a good day.